Yeah, welcome back. Now, we'll be considering linear graphs. So we have a linear graph. Look at this example. Draw a graph of 2x minus y is equal to 2 for values of x ranging from -2 to 4. This implies that we are given a range of -2 is less or equal to x and x is less or equal to 4. That's the range. So we are written on this. Now, what we have to do is just to get values of y when x attain these values. So what do we have? You write when, or you write the equation. This is a linear equation. So you have 2x minus y is equals to 5. I want to make y a subject of formula. It's easier that way. So I have minus y to be equals to 5 minus 2x. Right? But I want my y, the coefficient of my y to be positive. So it's negative. I have to divide it by -1. This cancels out this. So y can be equal to -5 plus 2x. Right? And that's the same thing as y being 2x minus 5. Isn't it? So let's check when x is -2. When x is equal to a -2, y will be equal to 2 open bracket -2 minus 5. 2 times this we have -4 minus 5, and that is -9. Right? What happens when x is equal to a -1? What happens? Y, okay, let me solve that here. When x is equal to a -1, what do we have? We write the equation y will be equal to 2 open bracket -1, then -5. That is -7 minus 5, that is -12. When x, so we've done for when x is -2, we have to be -9. When x is -1, we have our x to be equal to what? We have it to be equal to -12. So if it is equal to -12, what do we have? So we've had for when x is -2, we have -9. When x is -1, we have -12. So when x is equal to 0, what do we have? Y will be equal to 2 open bracket 0 minus 5. That is 0 minus 5. Y will be equal to -5. We have -5 here. When x is equal to 1, we are going to be having y to be equal to 2 open brackets 1 minus 5. That is 2 minus 5, and that is -3. So we have -3. When x is 2, let me clean this place off. So when x is 2, what happens? When x is equal to 2, our y will be equal to 2 open bracket 2 minus 5, and that's 4 minus 5, that's -1. That's -1. So we have -3. Then when x, let's check, okay, -1. When x is equal to 3, so y will be equal to 2 open bracket 3 minus 5, that is 6 minus 5, that is 1. When x is equals to 4, 2 open bracket 4 minus 5, 8 minus 5, that is equals to 3. So these are the values that we have on our table that we are going to be plotting with. If we are going to be plotting these values on our table, what do we have? How do we go to step? So we are going to be plotting them now. So let's plot it now. How do we plot it? I need a straight line graph called a linear, straight line equation. So I have the biggest value of x is 4. The least of them is -2. The biggest value of y is 3. The least is -12. So let's go. I will use this as my center. I'll pick this as my center. I have more negative values of y. So I have more negative values of y. So I will go from here. I want to go from here. So if I go from here, Since I have more negative values of y, I want to go from there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have just is 0, minus 1, minus 2, let me say I have minus 3. Then for my y-axis, I have negative to 9. So let me see. Let me use each line to be probably 5. So I have positive values of y to be just 1 to 3. Let me use this to be 2, 1, 0.2, 0.4, 0.2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Good. So I have 0, each line is 0.2. I have this to be 4. So I have this to be minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10, minus 12. The biggest is minus 12. Very good. So I'm good. Minus 14. Yes. Don't forget I've explained this in my former video that this is the negative y-axis, this is the positive y-axis, this is the positive x-axis, this is the what? Negative x-axis. It is in the video for Cartesian plane. Go and see it if you have not gotten this. Now let's plot them. Minus 2 to minus 9. Minus 2 to minus 9. Where will minus 9 be? Minus 9 should be at the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the center. So minus 2 to minus 9. So my minus 2 will be somewhere here. Minus 2 to minus 9. I've gotten that. Then the next one, minus 1 to minus 12. Minus 1 to minus 12. Here is the location. Minus 1 to minus 12. The next one is 0 to minus 5. Is 0 to minus 5. 0, minus 5 should be at the center. 0 to minus 5. Then I have 1 to minus 3. 1 to minus 3. 1 to minus 3. Minus 3 is here. Minus 3 is between minus 4 and minus 2. So that should be at the center. So we have this. Yes. So what else? We have what? Minus 1, minus 12. The second one. Okay. Then 1 and minus 3. 2 and minus 1. 2 and minus 1. 2 and minus 1. X is 2. Y is minus 1. Minus 1 should be at the center here. So it's taking the position. This is 2. Let me write it to be small. So minus 1. This is exactly this point. Okay, good. Then 3 and 1. 3. 1 is at the center. 3. Positive 1. And 2. So 3 and 1. The next one, we have 4 and 3. 4, 2, 3 is at the center, exactly. So this is the center. So what do? We draw a straight line to accommodate this. This line will be out. This is what we'll follow. Because this line, they are line. This is our line of best fit. This is already out, so we can't consider this. So our line of best fit is here. We go. We should take at least 3 points. At least 3 points together. So I think this will form our line of best fit. This will form our line of best fit. Good. We are fine with this straight line. So this is a linear graph. So what's the next question? Use the graph to solve 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. How do we get? We have 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. What does that mean? Make x equal to formula. So this means when y is 0, what will x be? So that implies that 2x can be equal to 5. Divide both sides by 2. So that means x is equal to what? 2.5. So when is x 2.5? Of course, this means when y is 0, don't forget in an equation we have y to be equal to something. So this is when y is 0, then 2 will be 2.5. And that means where the line is cutting across the x-axis. Where is it crossing the x-axis? Exactly the point. This is the point. This is the middle of our graph. Exactly. This is it. So this is the point. This is the graph to solve. We are going to solve. This is where that line is cutting the x-axis and it's cutting it exactly at 2.5. So once you draw your own line, it's not cutting it at 2.5. It is wrong. You get it? So this shows that we are correct with our graph. Then the last part says find y when x is 1.5. When x is 1.5. That means when you get to where x is, this is 1, x is 1 here, 1.5 is at the center, this is 1.5. I will trace it to come and hit this line. So let's draw that. Yeah, so it's hitting it here, exactly here. And at this point, y is what? So I will write when x is equal to 1.5, our y is equal to minus 2. Y is equal to minus 2. So you can check others. Solve this by yourself. For draw graph, let me call this question 2. Draw a graph of, let me for the question for 2x minus 3x minus y. 3x minus y is equals to 4. Let me give you the same interval. Minus 2 is less or equal to x, and x is less or equal to 4. Use this for your table. Then get y in this from this equation and draw your own graph. Try it. Thank you very much.